It all starts here. A patient may be paralyzed, may be injured, but the task is obvious. The patient wants to go to the chair or the toilet. So the nurses step in, but over time they face back injuries, physical strain, and fatigue. This could be seen as a small problem, but in fact it's a big one. And every big problem inspires a solution. Hi everyone, I'm Resul, and welcome to this new video where I will be explaining you the experimental setup we have designed to explore and analyze the barriers and enablers of adopting a new technology by the nursing students at University of Technology, Sydney. With the ever-increasing speed of technology, the gap between the advancements in technology and adopting those technologies is getting wider and wider. This is an experimental setup for the cross-faculty collaboration project under the title of Human-Robot Collaboration and Behaviour Change, Possibilities for Improved Outcomes in Healthcare. It's a collaboration between the Faculty of Health, Business School, and the Robotics Institute at the University of Technology, Sydney. Researchers from the Faculty of Health, Business School, and the Robotics Institute are working on one central question: how a human and a robot work together in the healthcare settings. This is where the disciplines collide: engineers design and AI-enabled machine. Health professionals give us a real-world nursing challenge, which is a paralyzed patient to be transferred to the chair. And the business school researchers analyze the human behavioral changes while adopting a new technology. So it's 3 in 1. That's what I call as the Steppe lands of robotics. It is vast, it is interconnected, and human is at the center. In my previous videos, I've defined what is collaboration. I've stated that to have collaboration, human centricity is required. With human-centric approach, people will be put first. The solutions will revolve around human, and the solutions will start with the human. That does not come with only engineering view. Therefore, by defining collaboration as purely robot feature-oriented definition is not accurate one, because the enabler of the collaboration is not a robotic feature. The enabler of collaboration is human. The human knowledge is gained in different disciplines, in social science, in psychology, in business. Therefore, we have to expand, and that expansion is perfectly depicted by the Steppe lands, because Steppe lands is horizontal. Steppe lands is vast and interconnected. The only way to explore in the Steppe lands is go horizontal. By going horizontal, we explore new disciplines. And as part of my PhD research, I've created this hospital-like environment to test some of our human-centric solutions. So what do we have here is a hospital bed and the hospital chair, and the yellow zones represent the borders of the hospital room. And typical scenario in a hospital is where the paralyzed patient laying on the bed has to be transferred to the toilet or to the chair. Only participants we will have is nursing students who will be interacting with this machine. This machine has 2 main functionalities. First one is its physical functionality. Second one is intelligence. This robot is equipped with multiple cameras. One camera is up high here, looking at the nurse, another camera is down here, looking at the patient. So we are actually capturing the behavioral indicators of the nurse and the patient. We are correlating that behavioral indicators from the camera footage with the lag indicators of the survey measures. Well, you might be asking a question to me saying, why it matters? Why do I have to care about what you're doing? Even though it's interesting, but why it matters? Well, the short answer is it increases the safety in hospital. It reduces the overall injuries of nurses. Plus, because it's a human-centric design, it will increase personalized care. But beyond that, let me tell you another thing. It is a glimpse towards the general bigger picture of how a robot and a human could collaborate together. If human and a robot collaborate together, the efficiency of the task is increased. The time spent on doing one task is reduced. Therefore, collaboration is crucial. But to have collaboration, there should be humans' acceptance and trust in the technology. So the trust is not something vague. It is something measurable. It is something that could be managed. And that's what I call as measurement and management, as M&M rule. But overall, it really gives us the core value of how a technology could be accepted by the majority of people. Because what I'm saying here is when technology is not used by the end users, by people who it has been designed for, it's waste, it's not sustainable, and it won't last long. Therefore, the technology has to be built in a human-centric manner. The technology has to be built by people who have the mindset of putting people first. Without that, the advancements in technology goes further and further. Accepting the technology gets lower and lower, so that the gap gets wider and wider. So to solve this problem, we need human-centric solutions. We need to put people first, so that our technological advancements will bring human values into the solution. So overall, it matters, because not just healthcare, but it's a glimpse towards wider application of human and robot working together in a collaborative sense. And that's it. That's it from this video today. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Overall, I tried to explain the objectives, the general benefits, and generally saying human-centric robotics is the way to go to enable collaboration, to have a system, a robotic system that could be adopted by the majority of people. That's where the excitement, that's where the enthusiasm, and that's where the ambition lies. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video then. Bye for now.